187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
All right, so we're going to investigate the crime scene. We got murder in the advice desk here. Nice little patio. Let's go check this out. I've never been out here. Apparently the Vice guys get the perks of luxury. Hello city, hello world. It's amazing to play this game. It contrasts so heavily with Duke Nukem, because we go from crazy insanity in Duke to stark seriousness and realism in LA Noire.
What's that getup of yours anyway? Detective Earl, this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm the same way they would a fastball, 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Whoa there, he doesn't like our suit. Roy is quite the comical dude. He's got something to say about everything. And Vice people don't drive police cars, they drive these. Oh!
He plays the saxophone.
Hang on, is this a new car? I don't think so, but we'll sit in it just in case. And it's not, but I want to see what a new car is. This thing, the Vanorama, going on an African safari, Roy. The D-Series sedan. Let's drive to the homicide. Go! Hopefully we can
distracted.
pilot this. Ow.
Phelps!
Sorry, it's a big car. Keep talking, Roy.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
Total King.
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hunk.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Well, Roy, you are pretty heartless, and now we know. So I'm glad we've got that through our heads. I'm glad we got that straightened out. I don't know if this is a real road. I guess it is. There are houses here. We're driving through the pretty nice area, it seems, of LA. Going a far going a far distance away to a murder. Hopefully it's not on a hill, and hopefully it doesn't have a naked person. Seems like all we can encounter when it comes to murders in this game. Naked people in mountains or hills. Left turn. Beep, beep. Whoa. Did not mean to press the right stick. Sorry, I meant to press that one. Left stick. Right stick gives us seizures. Click right stick for seizure. That one. That's not a good one. Not one we want to press. Alright, we're getting very close. I'm guessing it's at a house, not at a hill. Yeah, or maybe an apartment complex, something of the sort. But we're here. Phelps and Earl. Murder scene, 2:26 p.m. It's always got to be in an apartment, huh? Officer?
Second floor. Apartment 6. In the back.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What now?
Nothing.
We'll need the scoop from the homicide boys and from Mal before we can leave.
Okay, we'll go upstairs and check him out. Talk to him a little bit. Do some whistle work. Apartment 6 in the back. Those graphics in there look pretty nice.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with this?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here.
Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Now, be honest with me. Did you get a big smile on your face when you saw Rusty? I was like, buddy, you're back. I like you better than Earl. At least this lady is covered.
Phelps?
Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
I don't see very much foam.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
Yeah. That is not a drown. You don't bruise when you drown. Or at least not like that.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Gross.
Very good.
Who's biting her? That's nasty. Jerks.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Very odd. These people with the drug overdose, it's getting out of control. Like, they're killing people. It's wrong. Where is my hairbrush? Alright, there's definitely some more things around here. Let's make sure we check out the entire scene. No, 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 Roy Earl. You are making things up that aren't even true. Into the bedroom.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
That's kind of interesting. What do we got over... Uh-oh. More pills.
Looks like barbiturates.
Spreading them all over the town, or all over the apartment at least.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Something else is inside here. Open it, Cole. Uh-oh.
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Yeah, morphine and barbiturates, or I'm assuming that's the two things they're talking about. I'm assuming. Alright, so we gotta go take a look-see around here. Got a nice pelican picture, lady. Anything in the main area? A woman? Some fresh fruits? A ladle? A bowl of cereal? Very soggy probably by this point. Very soggy indeed, okay. A nice rolling pin and fork? Behind Nicole. I know you like to cook, but we gotta get out of here now, okay? What were you rolling in this rolling pin? Batter? Cookies? Any for me? Nom nom nom. Cole is a cookie monster. Okay. Uh-oh. A hairdryer. I don't think this is gonna be anything, but we'll touch it anyway.
Seems irrelevant.
Nice cord. It looks like a rope. Okay. What about this weird picture on the wall of people? Telephone. Photos. Hello, photograph.
There's been a modeling assignment.
Let's look at all of them, just see.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
No, they aren't, Cole. You're a astute gentleman.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Okay. First aid to further investigate an object. Uh-oh. Nothing. What about the modeling one? Let's check the modeling picture in the middle. Center of the case. Anything on the back of this baby?
It's a place to start.
Mrs. Randall. Dassine. Alright, so we got another thing to go on. We're building a repertoire of insights here. Woman!
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Tell us about the victim's state of mind.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Okay. We don't have any, like, clues. I mean, we got the possible suicide, we got the morphine, we got the sleeping pills. I'm gonna say, I don't know if we doubt her or lie because she was taking the sleeping pills for troubled sleep and depression. Let's say she's lying because of those pills.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynolds? Julie was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This seems right? We picked the sleeping pills. That's the amphetamines. Oh, those are the two pills they were talking about. You've got the sleeping pills and you've got this prescription.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Maybe we should just doubt her. Because, I don't know, do you think the pills... We don't know if the pills were planted or if they really are hers. I'm going to go with my gut and use the sleeping pills.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
I don't know. Maybe she's doing something with morphine.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
What about the jacket? The smoking jacket? You liar.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynolds? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Yes, you lying scum. Why wouldn't people just cooperate with police officers? Cooperate with me, I'm trying to help.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
It's a long ways to travel, Cole, and your car doesn't go very fast.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Really? 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 I don't think I have anything to prove that it wasn't fine. I mean, got the possible suicide, but let's just doubt her in this one. I don't think we have, anything to go on. Yeah, we don't have... Let's just doubt her.
Mrs. Reynolds, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
That's how we take care of business, guys. That's how we wrap things up, and we'll wrap this episode up. Brand new case, seems like a good one. Lots of evidence, and we saw Rusty! Yes! Thank you very much, guys. Have a fantastic day. Hit that like button if you'd be so kind. Keep supporting this series, and I will keep bringing you awesome videos. Check out Duke Nukem Forever. Check out Alice Madness Returns. Check out all the cool games coming out this week. It will be a blast, guaranteed. Thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time, we will see you later.